This new Pokemon set is going to be the absolute fastest selling set of all time. Today we're going to be covering what is this set, why is everybody talking about it, and what can you do to get these cards while the hype train is rolling full speed ahead. Hey everybody, my name is Cassidy. Welcome to Champions Card Club. If you're not a member yet, just subscribe down below and join the Champions Card Club. Today we are of course talking about Prismatic Evolutions. So why should you pay attention to this set when there's already so many big sets out there like Surging Sparks, Scarlet and Violet 151 that are already dominating this market? Don't just take my word for it. The Pokemon Company International has been doing a lot of work to make sure that Eevee is one of the big standout Pokemon across all of the Pokemon series. The Pokemon Company has a long history of favoring certain Pokemon. You have Pikachu, which was its early standout. You also had Charizard. For a while, Greninja gained popularity, but Eevee's always been a huge fan favorite, and the Pokemon Company knows that, and they're pushing Eevee even harder now than before. I can see these Eevee cards even eclipsing Pikachu, Charizard, any other Pokemon card because it is just gaining so much momentum. People love Eevee now. This Pokemon also has a lot of versatility, a lot of variety. You can have a favorite. Actually, what is your favorite? Let me know down in the comments below. Let's see what's the favorite on the channel. I have a suspicion I know who it's going to be, but you guys maybe will prove me wrong. Now that you've had all those Eevees in your mind, every single one of those is going to be in this Prismatic Evolutions set. Without further ado, let's have a look at these cards. And just so you know, these are going to be in Japanese because the English versions haven't come out yet, so this is a sneak peek at what is to come. This Eevee is on a cake and it was designed by an actual chef. So this one already has a lot of character and it has a cool story behind it. It's easily going to be a very valuable card, and it's just your base Eevee, which everybody loves. Eevee was even featured in its own game for the Nintendo Switch not too long ago. I mean, this card is going to be very popular. And I will add that you can only get this card in the Eevee EX Premium Collection. So now we're going to go through all the special illustration rares that we know about so far. Larry's Professionalism, Ortega, Brassius, here's Atticus, another Atticus, Timey or Time, Amares. Hey, let me know down in the comments if I'm saying these wrong. I'm just doing my best here. Friends and Paldea. Ooh, this one is nice. Here we have a Geo Como. Airy. Oh no, this one might be pretty popular, guys. Maybe Mila here. Here's Rhyfort. Okay, here we go. Now here's the evolutions that we've been looking for. Ooh, Leafeon. That's a really nice looking card right there. These I don't love. The Ogerpon, different variations I don't love. We're going to look at all of them, but I don't think these are going to be worth near as much as the evolutions, of course. I just don't think the artwork, I just don't like the style, but maybe other people will. It's going to be kind of a preference thing here, of course. Flareon looks very nice here. The Ceruledge I like quite a bit. There are a lot of good Ceruledge special illustration rares out there right now. I can see this becoming a Pokemon that people collect, you know, a binder of Ceruledge. So I would keep an eye on this one as well. Here's the Hearthflame Mask, Ogerpon. Ooh, Vaporeon. That is nice. That is a good one right there. I wasn't a big fan of the terrestrial stuff, but the Eevee cards really pull it off. Here's your Glaceon. Wow. That is also really strong. Here's Palafin EX, and this artwork is actually done by the artist who created Fist of the North Star, an older anime. If you've ever seen that, he actually did this artwork. It looks very good. I can see this also being a sought-after card. Another mask of Ogerpon. Jolteon, if you like Jolteon. I've heard mixed things about this card. Some people like it, some people don't. I'm not sure. I think it looks all right. It kind of looks like a dog to me. Here's Iron Hands EX. Ooh, this Eevee Espeon is really strong. I'm telling you, these cards, I can see a lot of these cards being over $20 right out of the gate, maybe $30, maybe more. Sylveon, wow. Look at that. Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't? Here's your Iron Valiant, and here's your Iron Crown. Sandy Shocks, this is a really nice card too. This whole set is shaping up to be incredible, but I don't know about all these masks. Kind of filler if you ask me. There it is. Numbreon. Who knows? Who knows how high this card is going to go, but it is going to go literally to the moon. I mean, it's the perfect storm. Roaring Moon, also a really nice looking card. There's your Pecharunt. You saw this card featured in Shrouded Fable. Goldingo, a lot of people really like this card, or this Pokemon specifically. I think this is a really good looking card and shows a lot of character of this Pokemon. What do you guys think about this Dragapult? I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Here's your Raging Bolt. I'm not a big fan of the Temporal Forces, Paradox Rift, Pokemon, and artwork, but this one's a little better for me. It's a little more traditionally drawn. Here's your standard Eevee EX. Guys, I'm telling you. Here's your Eevee on top of the cake. This Eevee is going to be in the premium collection. Blood Moon Ursa Luna. Very nice as well. Here's your Terapagos. I'm not a huge fan of the Terapagos artwork. It just kind of looks like it's too busy. There's just too much going on here. Crispin. This is very nice. Janine's Secret Technique. They put the foot right there in the corner. Okay. This is going to do something for some people. Drayton, he's just yawning, chilling, kicking back. Pretty cool card. Kiernan, this is nice. This is really nice. Here you have Lacey and Amorous. I'm not a huge fan of this card. It looks kind of like older with this artwork. Not a real big fan of this one. Now, all of these golden cards, I'm just going to kind of go through here quickly. I'm not really a big fan of these. I don't think it looks that great. I can say that in person, I'm sure these look really cool. For me, just looking at it here, I'm not a huge fan of it. Pulling these cards would also be very exciting. So I understand the appeal of them in person, just not looking at them here on a screen. And here you have a picture of the artist of the Palafin EX. And of course, this is the woman who designed the Eevee as well. These cards are also going to feature the normal reverse holo patterns here, as we normally see. It's going to have Pokeball reverse holos, and it's also going to have Master Ball reverse holos. And a lot of people like to collect master sets, which are all the reverse holos with Master Ball backgrounds, which means people are going to be buying lots and lots and lots of these cards to try to get that full master set. It's going to be very hard to do. It's going to be very rare to have a full master set. And that's another reason all of these cards are going to be skyrocketing in value, because so many people are going to try to master that set, which means there's going to be a lot of bulk going to the wayside, of course, but those Master Ball collections are going to be just out of this world. So now that we know what's inside of Prismatic Evolutions, how are you going to get these packs for yourself? It's going to be hard out there to find. So first up, we have the Prismatic Evolutions Elite Trainer Box. This is the Pokemon Center version, which the difference between this and the normal version is this little Pokemon stamp here that they put on. All of these products we're going to look at are currently sold out in each of these locations. You can find them on eBay for a very marked up price. If you do stick around to the end of the video, I do have information about a pre-sale that's coming up that you're going to want to know about. Here is the Prismatic Evolutions Booster Bundle. There are 6 packs inside of here. This is going to be as close as you're going to get to like a, say, booster box that are with normal sets. Prismatic Evolutions is a specialty set, so a 0.5, so it's like 6, 7, 8.5. So it's not sold in box form. It's only sold in booster bundles. Here is the Prismatic Evolutions Tech Sticker Collection with Sylveon. And hopefully I can zoom this in a little bit. Here we go. There's Sylveon. Looks really nice. There are 3 versions of this. Here we have the Glaceon. Very nice promo in there as well. And you have your Leafeon here with Solar Beam. Those are the only 3 tech sticker sets that I think are coming out. We also have this Prismatic Evolution Surprise Box, and what is interesting about this, if I can show this on the screen, it will come with a specific promo. This is not the promos that we're looking at. These seem to be the sorting cards that come with it, but there are promos that come in these specialty surprise boxes that are unique to the surprise box, so you don't know which promo you're going to get, and that's why they call it a surprise box. Here we have the Prismatic Evolutions Accessory Pouch. I've heard this called other names, but for the sake of this video, we're calling it the Accessory Pouch. And there is your Eevee pouch for whatever you want to do with that. Here's the Prismatic Evolutions Binder Collection where you get a binder inside. Ain't that nice? And it looks like you get 5 packs included in this. And finally, here is the Prismatic Evolutions Poster Collection with Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon. This is what your poster is going to look like. These are what your promos are going to look like. Quite a few specialty items in this set. Something to keep in mind is a lot of these items will be dropping on January 17th, then on February, and then in March. So it's going to be slowly trickling out, so don't feel like you have to go crazy the first month. You're going to be able to find this the second month, third month, and then for 2 to 3 years after that. So there's plenty of time to get these guys. Don't pay these crazy prices that scalpers are asking. Just try to save your money now, because when you do find it on the shelves, you'll be able to pick it up. Guys, all of this is Pokemon behind me. And if you're wanting to know how I got a lot of this, most of it is 151. This video here should help you. I made it talking about how to find all the Pokemon deals for this week. If you had a good time watching this video or you learned something along the way, give me a thumbs up. Let me know what evolution you're hunting for down in the comments below. Subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you in the next video.